Disney has always been exploitative, and there is no bigger victim of Disney's abuse than our star girl, Miley Cyrus. Watch along because we're about to spill all the tea on how Miley managed to escape Disney's harsh ownership when they wanted nothing to do with her. Before we keep going, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe to never miss out. Beginning of the end. We all remember Miley as the sweet and innocent Hannah Montana, but boy, did she give Disney a run for their money when she decided to break free from their control. Let's go back to 2010, when Miley dropped the bombshell music video that would shake Disney to its core, Can't Be Tamed. In the video, Miley unleashed her wild side, strutting her stuff with male and female dancers in a way that had Mickey Mouse clutching his pearls. Now, you can imagine the looks on the Disney execs' faces when they saw their beloved Hannah Montana, the innocent girl persona that was their star girl, breaking out of her Disney roots. They had built an empire on squeaky clean entertainment, and Miley's bold move left them scrambling to find the nearest exit. A former employee of Radio Disney, Jose Mendoza, spilled the tea on what went down behind the scenes. In a tweet that went viral, he spilled the beans on Disney's desperate attempts to distance themselves from Miley. He shared, "I'm not kidding when I say that the next day after this dropped, Disney made us cancel everything that was connected to Miley Cyrus. No radio play. No mentioning her. Nothing. Geez, that's just cruel." Breakout. Miley finally started moving out of the Disney residence with her 2008 album, Breakout. This record was Miley's ultimate declaration of independence, her grand escape from that Disney persona we all knew and loved. This album was a complete break from the bubblegum pop sound we associated with Miley's Disney days. She traded those sugary sweet tunes for a more mature, edgier sound. The lyrics on Breakout reflected Miley's desire to break away from the mold Disney had placed her in. She sang about finding her own voice, embracing her individuality, and daring to be different. It was a giant middle finger to those who expected her to stick to the Hannah Montana because that is all she was good for. Breakout was Miley's way of declaring, "I am not just Hannah Montana. I am Miley Cyrus, a force to be reckoned with." Goodbye, Disney. After the success of Breakout, Miley released hit after hit. Tracks like Party in the USA and We Can't Stop dominated the charts, and Miley became one of the pop sensations of the decade. She wasn't holding back. This time, she was giving it her absolute best. But Miley also knows how to stir the pot, and boy, does she do it a lot. Miley's Scandalous Vanity Fair photo shoot with Annie Leibovitz absolutely shocked Disney and became the final breaking point. In 2010, the final episode of Hannah Montana aired, and Miley was out. The VMAs performance. But Miley did not let her exit from Disney be the last of her fame days. She stayed on top of the tabloids even years after, especially with the infamous 2013 MTV VMAs performance. Who could ever forget her infamous twerking performance at the show? It was a worldwide spectacle that had everyone gasping and gossiping. Miley twerked, stuck out her tongue like there was no tomorrow, and had a blast with Robin Thicke in a way that made our jaws drop to the floor. Scandalous? Liberating? You be the judge. But one thing's for sure, Miley had the world in the palm of her hand. And just when we think we had seen it all, Miley pulled another trick out of her sleeve. She surprised us yet again with her album Miley Cyrus and Her Dead Pets. This time, she took a sharp turn in her musical style, exploring the realms of alternative sounds. The album explored experimental and psychedelic vibes, showing us a side of Miley that we had never seen before. Building an empire. After that, Miley branches passionately in many directions: singing, acting, and philanthropy. She made sure she was so central to the moment that she would never need a support system like Disney. Of course, all of her past classics were probably still under the ownership of Disney, the original owner of the masters. But by forging a path for herself, she made music that was much more famous, mature, and all the more iconic. She rocked The Voice as the youngest coach ever, slayed Woody Allen's show, and dropped pop culture verified albums like Younger Now with hits like Malibu. She also went to make a legacy out of her VMA performances, becoming a household name over the years. She knows what she's doing. Other than that, she collabed with Ariana Grande and Lana Del Rey, covered iconic artists like Elton John, and even paid tribute to Metallica. But Miley's biggest career break came just a few months ago. Yes, you guessed it. Flowers. But did you also know she reunited with Disney because of it? Endless summer vacation and reunion with Disney. In 2023, Miley entered her endless summer vacation era with her hot new album. Teaming up with her go-to collaborator, Mike Will Made It, Miley dropped hints about their upcoming music on social media. Then, during Miley's epic New Year's Eve party, she made a bombshell announcement. Her lead single, Flowers, was coming out in a few weeks. The catchy track, accompanied by a killer music video, which fans believe is a diss at Miley's ex-husband, Liam Hemsworth, stormed the charts and shot straight to #1 on the Billboard Hot 100. Her album dropped in March of this year, with co-producers like Kid Harpoon and Greg Kurstin. Miley described it as a love letter to Los Angeles, showcasing her growth and strength that she found in focusing on her well-being. So how did an album about her well-being also become the source for her Disney reunion? Miley hosts her signature-style intimate concert sessions called the Backyard Sessions series. For this album, Miley premiered a concert special on Disney+. Miley Cyrus' Endless Summer Vacation Backyard Sessions takes us on a musical journey, showcasing her incredible talent and even featuring her iconic hit, The Climb. And believe it or not, we were in awe. How cool is that? She had to fight tooth and nail to break out of Disney's restrictive mold, but she came out successful. She managed to stay afloat and eventually rose to the top when the moment came. Today, she is meeting the same industry giants on her terms. That's what we call a girl boss.